Hello and welcome to another episode of Trains At, and today we're at Acton Bridge. On the West Coast Main Line, where you'll be seeing services by Avanti West Coast, London North Western Railway, and maybe a couple of freight trains. There is 390011 City of Lichfield with an Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. As I was getting off my service from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street, I saw the Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street 350, which has just departed a few minutes before I started recording. I will get the origin point of that 390, and yeah, I will make my way over to the other platform. So yeah, without any further ado, let's see what shall turn up. So before I forget, that 390 was a London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street run. I thought I'd add it in now before the next two trains come and I forget. So yeah. So the next train to be coming through will be a Class 390 Pendolino running from London Euston to Glasgow Central. 390-156, and there should be, he says, yep, it's coming around the corner. I better scoot my ass over here. I'm going to have to grab my bag, put it around the other side, there we go. There will be a Class 807 Avero running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. See if we can try and get the number. 807003, and I feel like I've gone deaf in both ears, but you know, I do think they've increased the speed through here, because both of them were going at a fair old rate of knots. I will have to double check on how fast it actually is through here. But anyway, the next train to be coming through will be a London North Western Railway Class 350 running from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. Works by 350-104. I have checked, there is quite a bit of freight, so if you are into your freight, then this is the video for you. The next train to be coming through will be a Class 390 Pendolino running from London Euston to Edinburgh Waverley. (390-046). I'll try to cover the microphone so there's less of a thingy, but yeah, I'll try. There won't be 390-119 and 121 we won't be seeing, because they're out and about somewhere else. So yeah, I will see about 390-151, because that is the Unknown Soldier livery. But yeah, I know 119 and 121 we definitely won't be seeing today, unfortunately. So the next train to be coming through will be a GBRF Class 66 running from Hams Hall to Moss End Euro Terminal. Works by 66-740. Sarah. I heard a few flat wheels in there. Say though, there was meant to be another freight train before this, but that got cancelled. So yeah, we're kind of one freight train down, but you know, I can't complain. So the next train to be coming through will be a Class 390 Pendolino from Glasgow Central to London Euston. And that guy was standing way too close to the edge. Try and get the number. $390,047. Because I'm going to show you something, a little bit of trivia. When these come through on the platforms, if I just shimmy back, I'm stood. So that's the platform edge. That's where I am. And this is how wide the platform is, by the way. So I'm stood at least about 2 foot away with the train going 125, but yeah. It's really on the platform being quite narrow, as you can see. That's why I've not got it any more down. But anywho, so the next train to be coming through will be another Class 390 Pendolino running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. And I'm standing a little bit farther back so I can get the number a bit easier. $390,128, and also coming through will be a... Oh, it's not too... It's a little bit too farther down, so I'm going to pause it and wait for it to come up a little bit further. So the next train to be coming through will be a Class 807 Avero running from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. Works by 807-007. And there goes an EasyJet. Planes, trains and automobiles. Well, you just need a car now driving down there, but you know, that will complete it. Jolly good. So now coming through is a Class 350 for London North Western Railway. £351.10 with a London North Western Railway service from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. Catching me off guard there because my Siri's being a bit weird. But yeah. The next train to be pulling through, or shall I say the first train to be stopping here today, will be a London North Western Railway Class 350 running from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. Works by 350-107. Bit of blurry fashion. And then there should be, yeah, it's coming through. I am going to have to stand back and do that, as there is an Avanti West Coast Class 390 coming through from Glasgow to London, or Edinburgh, I can't remember which one, but that is Unknown Soldier 39151. The hell of a win that was. I thought 39121 had the most amount of wind picked up from it. But yeah, so now departing is 350-107 with the 12, what time is it now? 1349 shall I say, London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street. And there goes a Ryanair. Oh, excuse me. The The next train to be coming in will be the 13:59 London North Western Railway service to Liverpool to Birmingham New Street from Liverpool Long Street. And this is Works by 3:53.75. Lovely. So now getting ready to pass, it's 3:53.75 with the 13:59 London North Western Rail service to Birmingham New Street. Vic Hall. I have had a cheeky look at real-time trains for like the next hour, and the freight trains are going to ramp up a little bit, aka there are going to be more. So the next train to be coming through will be an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino, running from London Euston to Glasgow Central. $391.17. There should be as well another freight. There should be another freight train. Oh, that's doing me head in. It's not come around the corner just yet, but I will. Once it comes round, I will find out where it is running to and from. So the next freight train to be coming through will be a Class 66 of some variation from Runcorn Folly Lane to Northenden. It's sat down there. Oh no, it's pulling. I'm gonna... Yeah. It is down there. I can see a 66. As I say, I don't know which platform it's going through, out of 2 or 1. But looking at how slow it's going through platform 1. And I doubt it's going for a driver change either. So I'm going to move in. And go off the off chance that that's just, yeah, it's coming through this platform, so crap. Keep holding it. Freight ladder 66, 63, 65, 36. Running the bin train. I saw that unit in Stockport a couple of weeks ago. If you haven't watched that video, please do. And look what pops out. If you can see that, roughly just over where that birds just flew, is the moon, which is really weird to see during the day, but you know, it's there. Yeah, there should be another one coming through in a minute, so I will figure out where that's going to and from, and then I'll get back to you once it gets here. The next train to be coming through will be a Class 807 for Avanti West Coast, running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. I would be gobsmacked if this was the freight train. Works by 807-006. And then there is a London North Western Railway Class 350 running from Birmingham New Street to Liverpool Lime Street. Sorry, I do apologise it cutting off when the London North Western Railway went through. It is because my tablet decided to have a hissy fit and end the footage and won't let me record. So I've just had to clear a little bit of storage, but you know, we're back on the roll. So you missed 66.606, I'm pretty sure, with a Inter Nelson sidings to Basford Hall. That was running an aggregates train. There was also a the 350 was 350-372, and that was London to Birmingham run, as I mentioned. And then yeah, that was about it. So yeah, I do apologise about it cutting off randomly. As I say, I should have cleared. There was the Nottingham video which I forgot to delete off my tablet, but now I have deleted it, so whoopee, should have a bit of a longer video. So now coming through will be a Class 390 Pendolino running from London to, I think, Glasgow or Edinburgh. I'll double check. 390-044, and that is Royal Scots, which I actually saw this morning, or in your guys' words, a few weeks ago. I am actually, sorry for the dodgy camera work, going to actually check where that's from. I don't want TikTok. Where is it now? Safari. Yeah, we are going to check where that's from. I can actually check the 66 ain't. So what? Oh, it's doing that thing again. Sorry for the dodgy camera work. Right. Acton Bridge, 220. So yeah, that is a London to Glasgow regular passenger train. There we go. So yeah, there are more freight trains, I do promise. And I do promise that it won't cut off randomly, for now anyway. I'm hoping I get to the end of this video without it cutting out again. So the next train to be coming through will be a DRS 66 running from Daventry to Coatbridge. Running the Tesco train. Works by 66421. I heard at least 2 flat wheels in there. Jolly good. The next freight train to be coming through will be a light locomotive GBRF running from Longport to Longport to Doncaster, wherever. Michael Portfellow 66719. Yeah, Liverpool miles. That's one. Nice picks up. A little bit of wind. I never actually expected to see that, bearing in mind. I thought it was going to be a regular 66, but you know, it's an experience. So the next train to be coming through will be a Class 390 Pendolino running from Liverpool Lime Street to London Euston. want to say 390014. Right, sorry for the slight dodgy camera work. We're going to find out together. Because why not? Right, so that was no. 390011. Yeah, 390011. And then we have a Liverpool Lime Street to, well, a London to Liverpool coming through, which will be a Class 807. Works by 807004. And then in a minute there should be Glasgow to London. That's why I was getting myself confused. So now coming through is another Class 390 Pendolino running from Glasgow Central to London Euston. Any second now. It says, to be fair, this will be travelling slightly slower because of the Liverpool to London, so should be able to get the number. $390,045 Birmingham Pride. There we go. There's a bit of flicker of pain from 045. Yeah, that's the second train today that I've seen have some sort of pride on them. The first one was across country earlier this morning, which actually got featured in the Stockport video, which I will link at the end of this video if you want to go back and watch it. So the next train to be coming through will be a London North Western Railway Class 350 running from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street. 350, 104, and the wind was nearly going to take me away then. Sorry for the dodgy camera work, it's having to adjust my glasses. Jolly good. So the next train to be coming through will be a Class 66 of some variation running from Ditton O'Connor to Felixstowe. I am going to have to move my bag around a little bit. There we go. And it is GBRF 66703 Doncaster PBS. One bottomless container, two bottomless containers. Is there going to be any other bottomless containers? Oh, here, and the last one is it must container? No, it isn't, but it's battered. I've seen two battered containers and a Costco battered container. So that's not as good to say as battered container, because Musk containers can be a little bit grotty at times. So here comes 390-107 with an Avanti West Coast service from, I think, Glasgow. Sorry for the dodgy camera work. Yeah, 390-107 running a service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. So the timings are throwing me off a little bit because the London North Western Railway from Birmingham to Liverpool's running delayed, so it's kind of thrown me about a little bit. So there is going to be two trains showing up. The first is a London North Western Railway Class 350 running from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham New Street, and then behind me is a Class 390 Pendolino running from Liverpool Lime Street to Birmingham. No, London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. So this is 35107, and then if the Avanti would like to speed up so I can get its number, this might be a close call, but 390049. So now getting ready to depart is 35107 with the 1459 London North Western Railway service to Birmingham New Street. Jolly good. So the next train to be coming through will be a Class 807 Vero running from Liverpool to London Euston. Then behind me is a London North Western Railway going to Liverpool from Birmingham New Street. So that 807, I have no idea, quite frankly. This is what 350-128. I think that 807 was 004. So yeah. So as 350-128 continues on her way to Liverpool Lime Street, I will leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz. It has been an absolute amazing time here, even though I did run out of storage like halfway through, but we shall not speak of that, and I do apologise if it cut out. But yeah, apart from that, it's been a really good time. Quite a good mix of freight, even though we did miss the biomass, which I was actually kind of looking forward to see. But you know, yeah, I will come back next year. My next video may be Stepford. Now, I have been threatening to do Stepford since August last year, so I will be doing my next video may be from Stepford. If not, it'll be somewhere along the West Coast Main Line. So yeah, I will leave it in the comments because I haven't booked the tickets yet, as you know me. So yeah, I will leave it in the comments. So yeah, and that's all that needs to be said. So yeah, so thanks all for watching. From me here at Acton Bridge, I will see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.